Hello students, today we will start with exercise 6.1 and we will be doing those sums involving these two equations of the line. The first equation is a vector equation of the line passing through a given point and parallel to a given vector. R is equal to A plus lambda B. We had seen this in the previous lecture. Similarly, we will also do sums involving the second equation, which is the Cartesian equation of the same line. So let us begin with exercise 6.1 and see what sums we are going to get over there. Now in exercise 6.1, we begin with the first sum. That is, find the vector equation of a line passing through the point having position vector minus 2i plus j plus k and parallel to the vector 4i minus j plus 2k. So obviously this line passes through a given point and is parallel to a given vector. So we will be using this form of the equation, that is R is equal to A plus lambda B. Now here the position vector of the point through which the line passes, that is here A bar is equal to the first vector minus 2i plus j plus k. And the parallel vector which we need is B bar, and that is given as 4i minus j plus 2k. And therefore the required equation can be written this way, that is R is equal to the first vector minus 2i plus j plus k plus lambda into the second vector. So this is the first sum. Now a similar sum, two similar sums in fact, are given in miscellaneous exercise 6a. See, there are two parts of miscellaneous exercise in this chapter, 6a and 6b. On page number 207, there is miscellaneous exercise 6a which is given. So these are two sums which are given over there. Okay, you are going to try these two sums as assignment. Take the help of the first sum. Similar to the first sum, these are. The second sum deals with a slightly different concept. We will cover that in the next lecture. We are going to do the third sum now of exercise 6.1, the third sum. Okay, so remember, this is the exercise sum, not the miscellaneous exercise sum. So the third question, find the vector equation of a line passing through the point having position vector 5i plus 4j plus 3k and having direction ratios minus 3, 4 and 2. So in this case, the point has position vector given as A bar is equal to 5i plus 4j plus 3k. Also, they have given us the direction ratios of the line. So the direction ratios of the line are minus 3, 4 and 2. Now from the theory which we covered in the previous lecture, we know that from the direction ratios of the line, we can find out the vector which is parallel to the line. So the vector which is parallel to the line is B bar. So therefore here B bar is equal to minus 3i plus 4j plus 2k. So therefore the required equation, see when you read the question, read it properly. Read whether they have given us the vector equation or the Cartesian equation. In this case, only the vector equation is asked. So from this we can find the vector equation. So the required equation of the line is given as R is equal to A plus lambda B. That is R is equal to the first vector plus the second vector, that is lambda into B, lambda into minus 3i plus 4j plus 2k. So in this way, we can easily do the third sum, that is it. Now the fourth question, find the vector equation of the line passing through the point having position vector I plus 2j plus 3k and perpendicular to the vectors I plus j plus k and 2i minus j plus k. Now let us see what they have given us. They have given us the position vector of the point through which the line passes. That means we have a bar. So a bar is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k. And what else have they given us? Now they have not given us the vector which is parallel to the line, because we also require the vector parallel to the line to form the equation of the line. But they have given us the vectors which are perpendicular to the line. So let the vectors be b and c. So let b is equal to I plus j plus k and c is equal to the other vector, that is 2i minus j plus k. Now a vector which is perpendicular to b and c is given by what? You tell me. Yes, it is given by the cross product of b and c. So it is given by b cross c. Now how do we find the cross product of b and c? Do you remember from the chapter 5? Yes, we write determinant. Okay, we write the determinant over here and we put I, j and k as the first row. In the second row, the coefficients of I, j, k in b bar, that is 1, 1, 1. And in the third row, those of c bar, which is 2, minus 1 and 1. And then we set out to solve this. So we get I into 1 plus 1 minus j into 1 minus 2 plus k into, we have minus 1 minus 2, which comes out as 2i plus j and minus 3k. So b cross c is a vector which is perpendicular to both b and c. So the situation is this way. We have a line, say this is the line, say L, it is passing through a particular point, say A. Now this line is perpendicular to two vectors, say this is B, and it is also perpendicular to the other vector, that is C. Now we have found out a vector which is perpendicular to both B and C. That means that vector is given by B cross C. Suppose this is a vector called B cross C. That means what? That means we have found out a vector which is parallel to line L. And that vector is nothing but B cross C. So this diagram was only for your information. There is no need to draw this diagram in the exam time. Okay, so therefore we say that the vector parallel to line L, that is the given line, let us write it as a given line only, or the required line, is in this case B cross C, because we have named them as B and C, the vectors, so B cross C. And therefore the equation of the line, the required equation, is given as R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda. Instead of B, we will write it as B cross C. Now we only have to substitute the values. So the values of A from the question, it is I plus 2j. So R is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k plus lambda into B cross C. Now B cross C, we got the answer over here as 2i plus j minus 3k So this is the required equation of the line, and this is our answer as well. Now this sum from miscellaneous exercise 2A. Sorry, not 2A, it is 6A. Can be done by you as an assignment. It is exactly similar to the fourth sum which we did just now. So going back to the exercise sums, we come to the fifth sum. Find the vector equation of a line passing through the point having position vector I minus 2j, minus I minus j plus 2k, and parallel to the line R is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k plus lambda 3I plus 2j plus k. So we have a given line whose equation is given over here as this particular equation in the question. Okay, so suppose this is a given line. And we have to find the equation of this particular line, a required line. We know that there is a point passing through the line. Now from the given line, the equation of the given line is suppose R is equal to A plus lambda B. So there is a vector B which is given, which is parallel to the given line. Now the given line is also parallel to the required line. And therefore this particular vector that is there, this is parallel to this particular line as well. So as a result, we already know the answer for B, and that is nothing but this second vector which is given over here, this particular vector which is given here, that is our B bar. So since we know A bar and B bar, A is this vector and B bar is a vector which I told you just now. Since we know both of these vectors, we can begin the sum and solve it in a very easy manner and find the vector equation of the line. So here, again, the diagram is not to be drawn during the exam. This was just to tell you the facts. So here, for the required line, it is A bar is equal to minus I minus j plus 2k. Since R bar is equal to the given line, that is R bar is equal to I plus 2j, this is how you have to write the sum, plus 3k plus the remaining part of the sum, that is lambda 3i plus 2j plus k is parallel to the required line. We have B bar is equal to 3i plus 2j plus k. That means the vector which is parallel to the given line is also parallel to the required line, as I told you just now. So thus in this case, we can say that the required equation is given as R is equal to A plus lambda B. Now you can complete the sum by substituting the given values. As usual, I hope you're sitting with the notebook open so that you can write the sums side by side in the notebook as well. Now in the sixth question, find the Cartesian equations of the line. Now we have come away from the vector equations. We have come to the Cartesian equation of the line. So find the Cartesian equations of the line passing through A minus 2, minus 1, 2 and 1 and having direction ratios 2, 3 and 1. Remember Cartesian equations of the line, because we cannot have a single equation. The Cartesian equation of the line are actually given by x minus x1 upon a is equal to y minus y1 upon b is equal to z minus z1 upon c. Here the line passes through the point through which the line passes. So the line passes through the point A, which has the coordinates x1, y1, z1, and the direction ratios of the line. Of the line are ABC. This way. Okay. So therefore, we have from the question, we know that we have got both. We have got the line point through which the line passes, that is this point. And we also have the values for ABC. So therefore, the required equation becomes this way. So the required equation is x minus. Now instead of x1, y1 and z1, we have a minus 1, 2, 1, 1. So x minus x1. So x minus minus 1 upon a, b, c in this case are 2, 3 and 1. So x minus minus 1 upon 2, which is equal to y minus 2 upon 3, which is equal to z minus 1 upon 1. So this is the required equation of the line. Okay, so from the question you can find out the points and modifying this. Okay, modifying this we get x minus minus 1 becomes plus 1 upon 2 is equal to y minus 2 upon 3 is equal to z minus 1 upon 1. So this is our final answer for this sum. Now we go to the 11th question, which is easy enough to do. So today we'll cover that 11th question also. The question is, show that the line x minus 2 upon 1 is equal to y minus 4 upon 2 is equal to z plus 4 upon minus 2 passes through the origin. This can easily be given to you as 2-mark question, and the sum is quite simple enough to do. Now here, the coordinates of the origin. What are the coordinates of the origin? They are 0, 0, 0. So the coordinates of the origin O are 0, 0, 0. And therefore, we have, suppose we put x is equal to 0. So, 0 minus 2. So, we'll write over here for x is equal to 0. We have 0 minus 2 upon 1, which is minus 2. And similarly, for y is equal to 0, we have 0 minus 4 because y minus 4 upon 2. So, 0 minus 4 upon 2, which is also minus 2. And for z is equal to 0, we have z plus 4 upon 2, that is 0 plus 4 upon minus 2, that is, which is again minus 2. That means the origin O satisfies the equation of the given line because the ratios are coming same. So therefore the origin O satisfies the given equation. Of the line, and therefore the line passes through the origin. So now we have covered most of the sums which are dealing with the equations of a line passing through a given point parallel to a given vector. Now in the next lecture, we will be covering the equations of a line passing through two given points. Okay. So see you in the next lecture. Keep practicing. Write these sums in the notebook also. Understand the concept really well because it's an easy lesson. If you consider it, it's an easy lesson. So we'll meet in the next lecture. Thank you so much for listening.